been the quiet one waiting, searching the lines of the songs you played for me. Sailing into the misty air, fading, bound for I don't know where. When I'm there, I'll see. And if I walk away, please follow me. If I walk away, please follow me. Weightless, drifting through stars, I got faithless. Woke in the dark and I made this from my dream. Play me all your sweet rhymes, recreate me. Now comes the time when I'll need your truth to see. And if I walk away, please follow me. If I walk away.
Hi everyone, this is Ommy from Beautiful Creations, and today is Sunday and it's cold out. I just got out of St. Mike's Church, and I'm gonna get the my cupcakes out of the mold. They've been on this silicone mold for 2 days, and why I leave my cupcake cold process soap on the silicone mold, it's because that way they don't turn white, kind of dusty. So the longer you leave them on the mold, the better it will be. So pretty much warm here at the shop, so that's good. It's not that cold. So I'm just gonna get them all out of the mold today. That way I can take these molds home and do some soaps. And I made 25 of this. And I also made the soap. And this is my cucumber minty. My minty cucumber. I always make a little bit extra of the recipe, so that way I can make some cupcakes too of the same fragrance. I had these hearts available, so I added those hearts to it. The hearts smell differently. It's really strong fragrance, but it smells so yummy. So this is the soap that I sell here the most. Like, I did it and it was exactly the same amount of pieces, and I sold them right away. A lot of giveaway too, because it's a good soap to give samples away. So I cut them in half and give them samples, and because also was Valentine's Day, and I give a lot of these soaps away too. So not all I sold them all. I also give away soaps. So this is one of my favorite. It's so yummy. Look at it. It's been 2 days only made, and actually almost 3. And I got it out of the mold yesterday, and it's soft to the skin, to the touch actually, not so greasy. I love the minty green. You probably see it a little bit darker, but it's lighter than that. It's usually in camera looks a little bit darker. I'm gonna show you. This is all the soaps that I made yesterday. So a lot of these soaps are miniature cupcake soap. Well, not miniature, kind of like this instead of a jumbo. These are soaps that I had left, and this is cold processed soap. And my friend made this one with the leftovers that we have, and she's so cute. Look at the hearts that she made with cold process, and I can decorate my soaps. We didn't have enough, but at least she made a couple of these, and I think I'm gonna have to call her and say, hey, come back home and we need to make some of these soaps, because I like it. It's really cute to decorate soaps. So let me see if I can get that out of there so I can show you. It's difficult when I had the camera like that. So I have these here, so I'm gonna put away over here. And then these are the soaps that I want to show you. And these are my minty cucumber, and the other one is the blood dragon, which it smells so delicious. Put my cupcakes away. And then here it's another one. So I made 2 trays of those. Shake it over there so we lose those sugar sprinkles. Have it over there. Like this out. So that's all the soaps over there. And then over here, these are my guest soaps. And this is how it is. But these ones I made yesterday, they smell, oh my goodness, pineapple, delicious. So let's put this wax paper because it protects the soap on the top from turning kind of like white and powdery on the top. So those I'm gonna put over there. Let's see if I can have more space there. And then I'm gonna show you, before I put all those there, I'm gonna show you over here. This is super yummy soap, which I'm gonna show you how to cut this one. And then on the bottom, I don't know if you can see it there, I have cakes soaps over there. Let me see if I can get this one out of here, and that way I can show you how that soaps look, because it's so yummy, that cake. So this is the one. I mean, I made a bunch of soap. Every time I have my friend, it's so easy to make so much soap, because she makes sure that I have my bags full of soaps for piping. She makes sure that everything is clean on the kitchen, which I lose a lot of time doing that. This one away. And then here are my cakes. Now I can bring the camera and show you these cakes. Look at that. It's just so cute. I mix burgundy color with black, and it makes this beautiful color, which I love. It's like a dark purple, and I love it. So that's all the cake there, and she put all this over here. And then this is my other cake. So they are all the same. I use all the same essential oils, and also mix essential oils with fragrance, and it has swirls, dark swirls on the inside too. So let me start preparing to cut this soap, and I'll be right back. Hi everyone, just cutting here my soaps. I needed to stop the camera, so I'm sorry you couldn't see me getting the soap out of the mold and cutting it, just because I got people. Today is Sunday. I don't open on Sundays, but the lights are on, so people stop to see if it was open, the shop today. So I'm just gonna finish cutting these, and maybe after these I'll go home. So bad. Hope you can see it. It's a yummy soap. I did the green color on the top because it's the minty color that I love so much. But then I asked everyone at home what this soap look like, and they told me like Christmas tree, and I was so mad when they say that. But no, it doesn't look like that. Hi.
Please follow me. Walk away. Let the fear fall away into the fire you made, scarlet and gold. Walk away, and for the light of day, follow a brighter way out of the cold.
one of my bestseller, and I think in 3 months this is my 4th batch, and every time I do a batch it's like 30 to 40 bars. So this is my minty cucumber, and here is with the label and all the ingredients I had. This is most of the ingredients that I use of it, but it comes with the card with the ingredients that already have on the recipe, so you have more ingredients than this. It's coconut oil, palm oil, olive oil, canola oil, because canola oil kind of lathers the soap really well, which is good. It has shea butter, and it's pure chia butter, not refined shea butter. Almond oil, wheat germ. It has so many amazing, great ingredients to it, and essential oils that makes this soap the best seller here. And the smell of it is sweet. It's like being on a spa. So I think that's why it sells the most. I have all these bar over here that I have to decorate. They're already wrapped and labeled. I have this ones over here. It's like a get soap, or it's just half of this soap. So it would be half of that price as well. And I have these 3 over here that people can smell them, or use them on the bathroom here. And I already wrapped all these ones over here. I just need to put the label on the back. This one over here is the candy for me, and it has, most of my soaps already have as a base coconut oil, palm oil, and shea butter, because most of all my soaps has shea butter. And other than that, I added on this recipe cocoa butter, macadamia butter. This one is high in olive oil, which is really good. Almond oil. This one over here, the minty cucumber, has cucumber oil on it that I forgot to mention that. And then this one has avocado oil. And this one is made with two type of fragrance oil and 1 essential oil. So the essential oil is ylang-ylang on it, and the fragrance oil mixed together is sandalwood and holiday candy. Those are the 2 fragrance oil mixed together. I like to do soaps just with 1 fragrance oil sometimes, but I also like to create my own fragrances. That way makes the soaps unique. You can still smell the hint of whatever it is, the fragrance that you can recognize, but also has some other essential oils. This one over here, this one is my pineapple green tea, and it smells really yummy. You can smell the hint of pineapple, and also the second note is gonna be the hint of tree on it, like green tea on it, and it's really super soft and yummy. So this is another soap, like a spa soap that you can use, just to relax on your bath, on your shower, instead of having a strong smell. This one over here, and I have my paper, as you get my paper over here. This one is my Pure Joy, and my Pure Joy is a sea salt, Himalayan sea salt soap, but it's not a complete soap mixed with almost the same amount of the oil, the same amount of the sea salt mixed with the oils. This one only has sprinkled sea salt on the bottom that I sprinkle on my mold before I pour my recipe. And then on the top, I make dots on it and connect those dots together. And I added sea salt mixed with sprinkle glitter on the top. And it also have kind of like some stars on the top. I don't know if you can see it over here. Let me bring it closer. But like this one over here, it's like a big heart, big star there shining. It's kind of difficult to see. It shines a little bit brighter than the regular glitter on it. And then these white spots that you might see over here on the soap, because it doesn't have color on the bottom, is the natural color of the soap. I only added on the dots that I added on the top, the mica color. So those white spots, it's sea salt in the inside. You only see a couple of spots because when I added the sea salt over here on the bottom, I mix it with a spatula first, so those sea salts can rise a little bit onto the soap. And it was probably like less than half a cup that I added on my big mold, because this is a big wood mold that you put dividers on it. So you're not going to find a lot of Himalayan sea salt on it. Now on the top it has a Himalayan sea salt mixed with the glitter, and on the top has heavily sea salt. So once that wash off, you have a soft soap. You can see it super shiny and super kind of look like glass when you touch it, because it has silk on it. Silk is a really amazing ingredient. It is expensive, but when you add it to the soap, it makes a super nice bar that I love it with the silk. I really love it when it has silk. Not all my soap has silk. You can see that, and you can see this one. This one is side of the corner. This soap is really mild because I add a lot of soft butters on it and blend butters on it. To get it out of the mold, the corners, I always have the corner mess. This mold is a big wood mold that comes with dividers. It takes a lot of time. I love the mold, but my goodness, it's so painful to work with that mold. And I took it like after 48 hours. I could wait another extra day and I would get a perfect soap getting it out of the mold. Only that one was ruined. It's just that it makes me impatient to wait 3 days to get my soaps out of the mold. This is my monkey pooper, and I wanted to explain you about this soap. My monkey pooper are essential oils and fragrance oils that I have accumulated during the year. And usually I try to keep my essential oils and fragrance oil just for a year. If I haven't used them, at least the fragrance oils, I just dispose them, or unless I have them on a dark space. Like all my oils are on big drawers and they are on the dark. Not on heat weather, or not on super cold weather either, because that can damage your oil. So this one has almost 10 essential oils and fragrance oil mix. I mix them all together. I had less than an ounce on all those oils, and it came out really yummy. It smells soft. It smells like baby butt. My daughter smelled it and she said, "Oh mom, that smells like baby butt." It's really super good soap, and it is my monkey pooper, and they don't smell like the monkey poopers from last year. Let me clarify that, because last year was leftovers that I had of oils and essential oils. So that's why I call them monkey poopers, because there's no exactly essential oils and fragrance oil exactly recipes that I've been using over and over and over. The recipe is the same in the cold process. Okay, so this is my acne soap, and this is a shea butter base, and this is for completely dry skin, for people who has really dry skin. These are my cubes, and these are glycerin cubes, kind of like sweet and flowers on the bottom, and then you move slowly. You can see different tones of color, and lavender essential oil and lavender, so we ground lavender and lavender buds on it as well. This is my new recipe that I made. I don't have a name for it yet, but it's made with coconut oil, palm oil, olive oil, canola oil, beeswax, shea butter, cocoa butter. It has neem oil, sodium lactate. It has goat milk powder, glycerin. It has clay powder, aloe vera oil. The essential oils that it has is lavender and neroli, a pure essential oil, and they're mixed with rice flour fragrance oil. So I don't have a name for it yet, because this is a new mix of all essential oils and fragrance oils that I use. Really hard to get them out of the cube molds. I mean, I love the mold, I love the way it leaves the soaps, but after 48 hours, it still gives me a hard time to get them out of the mold, and my hands and my fingers are really sore because of that, because of those two soaps. The mold is not so flexy, it's really hard. This one's over here is my guest soap, and this one is my blue Hawaiian, and I keep them on this glass container. When I come to the shop, I take the lid out and just place it like that. And when I leave the shop in the business, I cover them again so they can contain and keep the fragrance and the essential oils on it. They are cold process soap, and this one is My Garden. And these ones are made on the mold, on the silicone flour mold. You just have a small amount of glitter because it's a small soap. You don't want to add glitter, too much glitter to your soap. And this one is My Pineapple, which I should have been called Pina Colada. I named it Pineapple because it is pineapple that I use for it. They are all have a little bit of neroli and ylang-ylang as well, but the fragrance that you can smell the most is the pineapple. So that's pretty much all the soaps from this week, and this is one of my favorites, of course, is the sea salt and my minty cucumber. They are all my favorites, but the ones that I sold the most and I personally use the most are all those over there. So this one over here is My Vanilla. My Vanilla with different other essential oils, and it has green tea on it as well. This is a soap that smell like kind of cookies and pure vanilla. So vanilla definitely win those mix of oils that I did here. And this is a new soap, so it's kind of like a sweet vanilla for someone that really like that type of fragrances. Really nice. So this is how it is on the top, and I already decorated, and let me bring it to you. I just put a little bit of tulle on the top, and I haven't add the jewel to it. I always add jewel, and I also need to add the label to it. This one's over here, it's my Burlesque. You're gonna recognize one fragrance that is on this soap. You probably will smell this soap and you will give you that hint that of, oh, it smells like something that I have tried before. And that is because the soap has blood dragon on it. But other than that blood dragon, I added so many essential oils to it. So this tiny bar soap has 6 essential oils on it. It has neroli, ylang-ylang, it has sandalwood, it has rosewood, it has a hint of rosemary on it, and it has 2 more that I can't remember right now. I don't have my book over here. I also make them in cake. This is how I decorate them. Gonna show you, and it has the jewel on the top, which is the heart. I love the hearts here, and it's just in a simple way. And this is not a bag, this is just regular cello bag, and I cut them based on the shape of the cake. And the fragrance that I mix with those essential oil is the blood dragon. So when you smell it, it gives you kind of that hint of blood dragon, but keep smelling it, and it kind of gives you like ylang-ylang and sandalwood and rosewood on it. So it is a soap perfect for men and perfect for women. So this is a unisex soap, definitely, because I'm in love with how the fragrance came. And I smell the blood dragon from the bottle, the fragrance oil, because I always buy them by 16 ounces or 32 ounces. And I love it. It's so different, and I'm in love with this soap. And then this one over here are the bars. The bars came out really good. I love it how I mix the brown color and the cream color on the inside. Let me see if I can open this one so I can show you. I have to put all the labels. And I wrap this one with pink paper because I love the polka dots, how it looks with the brown. But these are the bars, and you can see over here the dark color. This is the color over here. It's the color, natural color of the soap. The bottom, the cream color, is the natural color. I didn't add color to that. It's just the some of the blend butters that I have are really dark, and it has a lot of cocoa butter too, which is the pure cocoa butter. It's really dark. That's how it is, and that dark color is the swirls that I did. That color kind of blend with the other one, but all the bottom is natural color. That's the color of the soap, how the soap came up. And then the top, the dark purple, because it is not brown, is some mica colors that I mixed together to create that purple on the top. And the flowers I didn't separate from the cake. The flowers I did them on top of the cake on the moment. Sometimes I did them and let them dry and then use their own cakes to decorate the cakes. And then I added the dark swirls on the inside of the cake so you can see it on the top, that dark line there, and maybe over here a little bit. And this soap has silk, so you can see how it wants to come out of my hand. It's so super soft because it has silk on it. Then over here, I want to show you my two types of old acne soaps that I have at the shop. This is my regular acne soap, which I sell here a lot. It's just $5 this bar. And these acne soaps is a glycerin soaps. I like to use glycerin bases on my acne soaps because glycerin is so good for the skin. This one in particular, it's a shea butter base. But I also added to this glycerin, vegetable glycerin. It has honey on it, and it's really, really loaded with a lot of honey on it. It has coconut oil, it has lactate, it has oatmeal, ground oatmeal, and the honey syrup, and the honey bees, and vitamin E. So this soap, you can see the honey, and the honey beads, and oatmeal on the bottom. With that, you scrub your skin, and with the other side, you kind of softening the skin and your face. I love it. And hemp seed is really good for the face. Works like an antiseptic. Really good. It has lavender essential oil. It has honey, granules honey, and oatmeal as well. But the honey and oatmeal that this has, to use it as a scrub, doesn't have the same amount in this one. I mean, this is just a little bit. This is a bunch of that. Not recommended for oily skin because it's heavy on, loaded with honey, with oatmeal on it, ground oatmeal, and it also have honey syrup on it. So definitely for dry skin. For oily skin, I have this one over here, and this is a hemp seed base. It has lavender essential oil, tea tree essential oil, rosewood essential oil. Really good and a really nice antiseptic soap for the face, for the acne, and really good for oily skin because it has clay, and it's really good. Clay, white clay on it. That's why the white on the bottom, and it's the clay. It has exfoliating loafa, shredded loafa. It has also a lot of the pumice, ground pumice, and it has oatmeal as well. Really nice, lathers really well and exfoliate your face really well. It has other oils like neem oil, it has aloe vera, it has glycerin. I mean, it's really nice, and it also have shea butter on it.
Lately, I've been the quiet one waiting, searching the lines of the songs you played for me. Sailing into the misty air, fading, bound for I don't know where. When I'm there, I'll see. And if I walk away, please follow me. If I walk away, please follow me. Weightless, drifting through stars, I got faithless. Woke in the dark and I made this free. from my dream. Play me all your sweet rhymes, recreate me. Now comes the time when I'll need your truth to see. And if I walk away, please follow me. If I walk away,